I've been astonished how many techies, you know you're watching this, seem to hate Microsoft OneDrive. Yes, I know you think it gets in the way, but on the other hand, in the role of tech support to hundreds of customers and extended family, I've seen it utterly save the day, which is why Microsoft invented it. Bear with me. You see, back in the day before Windows 7, and I'm simplifying here slightly, every Windows user, heck, every Mac user too, but I'll come to that, had to manage their own backups. Tech-savvy people like me used CDRs and external hard disks and gradually cloud services. But most regular people don't do any of that. Let's face it, if you asked someone in the street in, say, 2010, how often do you back up your computer, you'd have been met with either a blank or a guilty look. Actually, do the same thing today, you'll get exactly the same. The difference is that in the modern era, they don't need to worry. Now, although Microsoft has made many strange decisions over the years, Windows 8 perhaps, buying LinkedIn, the whole thing with Nokia, I can see the logic behind OneDrive, originally called SkyDrive, but it got renamed in 2014 for legal reasons. The vast majority of people never backed up any of their files, and when disaster struck, lost everything and blamed Microsoft rather than themselves. So Microsoft thought, let's have a service that keeps copies of all a user's documents online so that when their laptop gets nicked or when their desktop breaks and they replace them, all they've got to do is sign back into their Microsoft account and bang, all their stuff is there. Now, over the last decade, I've helped literally hundreds of people through all this. The usual scenario is their Windows laptop is 10 years old, creaking at the seams, usually literally, given the plastic build quality of cheap Windows laptops. So they go and buy a new Windows laptop and then they call me because they've got no idea what to do next. I then turn up, somehow divine how the old laptop is set up for them, create a Microsoft account if needed, and get OneDrive syncing in both directions. Now, every case is different, but OneDrive is central to getting things up and running for them. Yes, I know I could turn up with a SSD or a USB stick and copy everything using SneakerNet, but that's a one-time thing. By using OneDrive, if they weren't already, they're set up and backed up all day, every day for the foreseeable future. But I get it. There are ultra tech-savvy people watching this thinking, well, I've got a NAS for all my backups and it's RAID 5 and custom-written backup scripts that run twice a day and Plex servers for my media and so on. Good for you, but you are in the 1%. For the 99%, OneDrive is a very good thing. Showing people there's a little tick next to each of their files or photos and that this means they're backed up and can relax is wonderful. True, if you look closely enough, then on a new PC, your documents and photos then only actually live in Microsoft's OneDrive cloud, each only being downloaded on demand as needed. This shouldn't be an issue in 2026 as everyone has fast connectivity. But even so, on most customer and friend PCs, I dive into the settings as the expert and I turn on the download of everything to local storage. They do seem happier this way, even if I also have to warn them it'll take weeks of use before all their 100 gigabytes of photo archives or whatever are actually physically present on their new toy. It's never an issue though, and it's totally transparent in the background. Joe Blogg's average PC user simply never needs to worry about what's where as long as OneDrive is turned on. True, Microsoft only gives people 5 gigabytes for free, but in 2026, that's actually fine for a lot of people. And if they've got loads of photos, it's £2 a month. I helped them set it up and it just runs and runs. £2 a month today is virtually nothing. Now, I mentioned Mac above. Apple don't have anything similar to OneDrive, though they do have the rather nifty hardware-based time machine backup system. Now, I do weekly backups using this and I keep the external disk off-site, but I also cobbled together a OneDrive-like online system for my documents folder on the Mac using Google Drive, so I'm being very cross-platform. It works for me. So you may dislike OneDrive running in the background all the time, getting its tendrils into everything. You may hate the way Microsoft forces everyone to be signed into a Microsoft account for OneDrive to work. And I sympathise as a techie, but I've also seen the light from the point of view of regular folk, typical end users. So many of my customers and friends would have lost everything if it hadn't been for OneDrive.